Today, we're playing Fish Katz. Oh my gosh! Do we get to wear these kitty paw finger puppets?
Yes!
That's right. Everybody, find the kitty paw that suits your personality.
Well, aren't these the cutest things?
Hey gang, are you ready to play a card game that requires cat-like reflexes?
I've got 17 cats, so I think I know a thing or two about felines.
Cool!
Kim, are you gonna join us? I'll just teach you the game, but I'll let you know if I see any fishy behavior. Thanks, Kim. I think we're all ready to learn. In Fish Katz, players will attempt to swipe fish cards, earning them valuable paw tokens along the way. When a player has 6 or more paw tokens at the end of a round, the game is over and the player with the most paw tokens wins the game. Each player takes one overview card. Return unused overview cards to the box. This card reminds you of how valuable the fish cards are.
Well, what's the fish at the bottom?
I think it's a squid, Aunt Patty. The 4 expansion cards are used to bring more player interaction to the game, but it's recommended that you play the first game without the squid cards.
Yes! Back to the box for now!
Shuffle all the fish cards and form a face-down draw deck. Place a number of cards equal to the number of players plus 1, face up in a white space row next to the draw deck. So, in our 4-player game, we'll turn over 5 cards. Place the paw tokens next to the draw deck. Lastly, each player puts their selected kitty paw finger puppet on their index finger. Fish Katz is a game for 2 to 6 feisty cats and takes between 20 and 30 minutes to play. All players will shout out loud, 1, 2, 3. On 3, all players will simultaneously swipe a fish card with their kitty paw finger puppet. That means, Aunt Patty, you're going to have to decide which fish card you want to swipe before you even start counting.
So I'm not allowed to change my mind after I see what everybody else is picking?
No way! You must swipe on 3!
If you are the only player to swipe on a specific card, you take the card and place it face up in your score pile in front of you. However, if multiple players swipe on the same card, nobody gets the card and it is removed to the discard pile. Ready?
Since the day I was born, Bobby Sue.
Yes!
Okay. 1,
1,
2, 3.
3.
Because we all selected different fish cards, we placed the card we picked into our scoring area here.
Yes! I got an eel!
Mine is a salmon.
I got a delicious looking flounder. I think mine's a pufferfish. Great job, everyone. Here comes turn 2. Discard the card from the card row that is closest to the discard pile. Refill the row of cards and continue playing. If the draw deck is exhausted, shuffle the discard pile to create a new draw deck.
There aren't any eels!
That's okay. You can swipe any available fish card.
Keep your paws off that salmon.
I might want to keep you from getting that salmon, Aunt Patty.
You wouldn't.
1, 2, 3.
Well, what happens now?
This salmon that Aunt Patty and I both swiped at is discarded and neither of us receive a card this turn. Good thing Dash and I went for different tuna cards.
Tuna! Come to me!
Lastly, we'll discard the card from the card row that's closest to the discard pile and refill the row of cards.
It's always one more card than there are players, right?
Right. After a turn, check if at least one player has collected 2 different fish types with at least 3 cards each. If so, players will score their current tableau and check for the end of the game. It looks like Keegan has 3 tuna cards and 3 flounder cards. I guess it's time to score up. Each player gets paw tokens for each set of fish in their score pile. A set consists of 3 or more cards of the same fish type. You score the paw tokens shown on the cards only once per set, not for each card.
Now I see why you two went for the tuna cards.
Because it is worth 3 paws.
That's right. And I got a set of tuna cards for 3 paw tokens. But that's because the tuna card is worth 3 paw tokens, not 1 paw token for each card.
Keegan also gets 1 more paw token for her 3 flounder cards.
Yep. That fish gives 1 paw token for 3 or more cards.
Even though I have 4 salmon cards, I only get 2 paw tokens.
That's correct. See those 2 paws on the card? Good job. I just scored 1 paw token for my sorries.
And I got 2 paw tokens.
Let me check. 2 paws for eels. He's right.
So this single puffer fish card isn't worth any paw tokens?
Nope.
Well, poor little puffer fish.
Don't worry. I have 1 puffer fish card too.
And I have 2 tuna. So close.
If no player has scored 6 total paw tokens, prepare for the next round. Players discard all fish cards from their score piles, regardless of whether they've been scored or not. Players only keep their paw tokens. Shuffle all the cards and create a new draw deck. Place a new row of cards and resume the game. Now that I've shuffled the cards, here are the new fish on display. The end of the game is triggered when someone has 6 or more paw tokens at the end of scoring. The player with the most paws wins. If tied, they share the victory. Once you're comfortable, add the squid cards for more interaction, as they allow you to steal 1 fish card of your choice from any opponent's score pile. Enjoy playing Fish Katz!